What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. If it is the first time you're touching down on this channel, welcome to Small Feet Big Heat. We talk sneakers, we talk streetwear, and everything in between. I have some boxes here to crack open with y'all today. So I have two boxes, one and two. They are both from Hat Club, as you can see. Some of my recent pickups from like the past 2 weeks or so. I have some from the Moon Rocks collection, well, one from the Moon Rocks collection, and then I have my pickups from the Hat Club Sugar Shack collection part 1. So we're gonna get into all of that today. Let's go ahead and start off with the Sugar Shack collection because I have two of those in here. So this was the collection with the two blues. It was mint blue and blue taffy, and they both had like these pastel colored accents. Now when I think pastels, I do think summertime, nicer weather, Easter. We can't ignore that one, but I mean, you could wear your hats whenever you want. So let's get into the mint blue first, and I knew I had to pick one of these up because Tiffany blue is one of my favorite colors, and it's not Tiffany blue, but it is in that same realm of like sky blue meets seafoam green. So I thought that the color was really nice, the base color all over the hat, and I went with the Mets because of the Try Mets logo. I really like the layering effect that they've been doing. So you have the sky blue Mets on the front, and it has an outline in white, and then there's another outline with the apricot color. The accent colors on this collection work together really well, and they stand out against this mint blue. It looks perfect for the summertime. Shea Stadium patch on the side. Now I already like the Shea Stadium patch, but Hat Club is really good at their color placement. They know where to put the colors on a patch so that it pops and so that it comes out really nicely, and this is no exception. They knew exactly where to put that sky blue and the apricot so that you can see all of the details, and it makes a really nice, good looking patch. Tonal Noir logo on the side. The hat is already bright, so it really doesn't need anything extra. The Tonal Noir logo looks fine. This is a flat batting man on the back. It's got some lavender, white, and apricot in it. Now lavender doesn't appear on this hat, but it does appear in the collection. So that little lavender in the batting man is a great way to just tie everything together. Those details do matter. The mint hats had the apricot UV and the white sweatband. White sweatband, if you ask me, was the only way to go. It is a very bright, light colored collection. A black sweatband would have dragged that down. It would have looked really out of place. So the white sweatband, if you ask me, was the only way to go. The apricot, I know some people think it clashes. Now visually, if you think that the two colors clash, that's personal preference. But if you look at a color wheel, I'll pull out the color wheel on y'all just for a second. On the color wheel, these two colors complement each other. They're across from each other, and so they complement each other. They don't match because obviously they're not the same color, but in terms of color science and color theory, they do go together. I just want to throw that in there, give my 2 cents, because I know the Sugar Shack may not have been everyone's cup of tea, but the design is solid, the colorway is solid. I really like this one. The Mets one was my personal favorite, but out of that pack, I would definitely have to say the Cardinals was the best mint colored one. The side patch being raised took that hat to a whole nother level. So that was my like best out of the pack, but my personal favorite was this Mets one. So now we got to get into the Taffy blue. Out of the Taffy blue hats in the collection, I think the best one was the Detroit Tigers. Y'all can let me know what y'all think down below in the comment section, but personally, I think the best one was the Detroit Tigers. The coked out tiger, LSD tiger, in those colors. He looked bugged out on the front of that hat. It was great. It was really fun, and if you're not having fun with it, why do it? The side patch had another tiger in it. The color placement was perfect once again. That hat was up there. Like, that hat was up there. If I collected the animal logos, I definitely would have copped that one, but I don't. I collect Yankees hats, so I had to go with the one that was right for me. Buy what you like. I went with the Yankees. There were a few reasons why I preferred this Yankees to the mint blue Yankees out of the pack, but ultimately it came down to the front logo. I really like that teal blue, or I'm not even sure what that is. It's kind of like a teal bluish green color front logo. It kind of has a nice shine to it. I think that looks really good with the light blue hat. 2001 World Series patch. I've been seeing this patch a lot lately, so I looked it up, and it turns out the Diamondbacks actually beat the Yankees this year, so it is a loser's patch, which is fine with me. I don't really mind that type of stuff. The colors in there go crazy, and that's what I care about. The UV on this one is mint blue, white guts, and the batting man on the back has some more of that teal blue in there, some white, and some apricot. Of course, y'all will get B-roll of all of the hats so y'all can see them up close and personal. All in all, I think like it was a really good collection. Some people are gonna say it's not wearable. I'm gonna help y'all out right now. Gray, lavender, yellow, pink, those are colors that are gonna work great with these. And again, use that color wheel because it'll definitely help you out when you're putting together outfits, especially in the summertime when you're not sure if something complements another color. Break out the color wheel. So it's time we get into the moon rocks. I love this collection. It sucks that it was a mini collection. I think they only did like 7 teams because I would have loved to see more teams in these colors. I think it would have made a great, 22 team series, but it is what it is. I'll take what I can get. If this is the way that the summer is gonna progress, we got the gum pack with the Cubs hats this time around. The Sugar Shack was fire. This was fire. If it keeps going this way, the summertime is gonna be lit. So let's go ahead and open this one up. So the one that I decided to get was the Pirates. The Pirates was definitely my favorite out of the mini collection. Then second, it would have had to been the Cubs. Third would have been the Yankees, but I couldn't pass up on this Pirates one. The reason why I like the Moon Rocks collection so much is because it used unexpected colors, and I know these were inspired by Mean Joe Scheme's album or EP, but it took unexpected colors and threw them on a hat. That purple and red, it pops against the black. It looks almost neon against the black. All-Star Game side patch, it's a good size. You can see all of the details in there. The red and purple skyline. They went ahead and outlined it in white to make it pop. It looks really nice. Batting Man on the back, got a little bit of purple, some of the red and white. It's a flat batting man. And instead of going crazy with the UV colors, because they definitely could have and the hat would have still looked good, they went gray. Simple, clean, with the black guts. This is probably one of the best gray UV hats that I've seen in a little while. For those of y'all who haven't seen it, I will go ahead and throw up a picture of Mean Joe Scheme's album or EP cover in the corner right here so y'all can see the inspiration behind this hat right here. And before we go, I do have to show y'all the pins. So let me go ahead and open this up. This was the Sugar Shack pin. It's a lollipop. It is a pretty big pin, but I think some people was dragging it. It's not that big, you know what I mean? So you have the lips and the lollipop. The lollipop has all of the colors from the collection in it with the Hat Club H. I think it looks good. It got the gold trim. I'm not sure what these are technically called, but I'm just gonna call them prongs. So it has 2 prongs on the back. The Moon Rocks came with this Hat Club pin right here. And if you're new to Hat Club, new to the channel, now you know every time you order a hat from Hat Club, you will at least get one of these pins. Sometimes they include the custom pins. If you didn't already know, down below in the video description, there is a Hat Club link. You can use it for your hats, you can use it for your accessories, your pins. Anytime that you use that link and you check out with something, it does help the channel, so I appreciate the support. Also, talk to me in the comment section. Tell me which hats you liked, which hats you didn't like. I love chopping it up with y'all about different collections. If you enjoyed today's video, remember to like, comment, subscribe, show a small YouTuber some love, and I'll check y'all out in the next one.